I went through my insurance provider and just started calling places, and I looked up reviews and found out Sovereign was a good place and covered by my insurance. So I went to check it out and it looked really cool, so decided to go there. I was given a tour on my first day, and part of the tour was meeting Amanda, the NAD nurse person, and she was giving me a rundown, and I've done a lot of different recovery programs and Suboxone and that type of stuff, and what she was saying sounded really cool, so just wanted to give it a try. I think that was definitely a big part of it. Yeah, I think that's probably the main reason that I decided to do it. I've been to like 8 rehabs. I've had a heroin addiction for the last 4 years. So yeah, I was looking for a rehab that was a dual diagnosis, and I was just kind of looking for something new. And the NAD thing is kind of that new thing that inspired me to come here. It was really cool. It was a comfortable environment. We got to stay in Amanda's office, and she was very comforting, and anything we needed, she was always there. My first few days of the withdrawal, I would say it helped a lot. It was probably 50% of a normal withdrawal. And then after like 3 or 4 days, I was through the hard part of the withdrawal. And the last 5 or 6 days, I was starting to feel really good. So I kind of advanced through the withdrawal really fast and was feeling great. I was on top of the world, you know, really quickly, which was a total new experience for me, because usually it's a long process before you start feeling better. Well, like, I've done Suboxone and methadone treatment, and those are just kind of dragged out long withdrawal processes. You still feel the pain, and it's just a really long process, and it's frustrating, and you know, it just takes a long time. And then I've done like cold turkey a bunch of times, and that's just, you know, like a week or 2 of like really hard pain and really uncomfortable. And the worst part of those situations, I think, are the cravings. You know, you're going through a lot of physical pain, but there's like a lot of cravings that kind of like mess with your mind. And when I was doing the NAD, I didn't have any cravings, which was really weird, but like really awesome too. So the mental aspect was a lot better, and the physical aspect was better too. Pretty much right away. My first night was still kind of rough, but it wasn't as rough as normal. Like I said, the withdrawal was probably, the first night I would say the withdrawal was like 80% of normal, and then the second night I was already feeling a lot better, and I think by the 3rd or 4th night I was actually feeling good. And usually if I were to go like cold turkey, it would take like 7 or 8 days before I started feeling a little better, and with the NAD treatment it only took a few days to get there. Good. I'm on just the pill now. I think I've been on the pill for 7 days. I still feel good. Don't have any cravings. It's a lot easier to deal with my recovery. I feel like I'm at a way better place than most everyone else out there who didn't do the NAD treatment. So yeah, all around I feel great. I'm stoked, and yeah, that's good. I think I did 12 total days of NAD, but it was broken up with like a 3-day break kind of in the middle. Yeah, I would totally recommend it to everyone. I mean, it was just an amazing experience. I thought it was too good to be true when I first heard it, and then I went through it, and I mean, just not having the cravings, it was weird almost, but it was a great thing. A lot of people think like the pain of the withdrawal is the worst part. I always thought the craving and the mental part was the worst part. and not having that, and not having that allowed me to like immediately start working on myself, and yeah, I would recommend it to everyone. The living arrangements were good. The executive house was comfortable. I had the master suite upstairs. Everyone was really accommodating there. The house managers were cool. Amanda would stay the night if I needed to do the IV overnight. It was a really comfortable environment. Yeah, all around really good. I have a great therapist, Brent. I would recommend him to everyone. We brought my dad in, who I hadn't really talked to in like a couple years, and he had no idea about my addiction. And just with the first session with him, Brent did an amazing job helping him understand where I was at. And by the end, my dad was, all smiles and supportive and helpful. So yeah, my therapist was amazing. I wish I could keep him after Sovereign. The staff was really good. The house managers were really cool. Sam sets a great tone at the house, and when he sets that tone, everyone kind of feeds off it. So there's all sorts of positivity. Everyone gets along. It was just good times all the time. My first impression, like I said, I've been to like 8 different rehabs, so it was kind of similar to a lot of rehabs in terms of the Sovereign part. That was my first impression. With the NAD treatment, I didn't really know what to expect. I was told I was going to get better fast, so I was felt like it was too good to be true. But as it went along, everything they said really did happen. It was all around great experience. We'd wake up, I think, at 7 o'clock or so. House managers would make us food. We'd get ready and we'd come to the center. And for the NAD patients, we got to go into Amanda's office. She would hook us up to the IV, and then she was very accommodating and cool, and we weren't pushed into group. It was a very comfortable environment, and I liked it a lot. I really like the therapist, Brent. I like the staff that works here a lot. I think I was well taken care of and lucky to get the people that I got put in place for me. I think the whole NAD experience was just a great thing. I'm on day 22 and I still don't have cravings. It's seriously amazing. I've been to 8 rehabs, like I said, and never had an experience like this. So all around, between the NAD treatment, the staff, those are the 2 biggest things, and the house was really cool too. So. Like I said, it sounded too good to be true, but I would definitely give it a try. I know insurance will give you a rebate after a month. I just found out I got an 80% rebate, so it ended up not being that expensive. So if you can afford the NAD, I would totally do it.